Hey guys, hey! Yep, I'm still in the workshop. Oh my gosh, since last week, I've been slaving over these DIYs for Valentine's Day. Okay, maybe not all week, but I have been working on some DIYs for Valentine's Day for today's Mondays with Marc. Yep, we're continuing our DIY love from last week into today, and we have some great projects to do. Yep, we have 3 more projects to do for Valentine's Day. It's DIY Love 2.0. Hey guys, hey, welcome to Mondays with Marc. I'm Marc, and this is Smokeysteveandmarc. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, welcome or welcome back. Oh, is it nice to see you? Oh, what a busy day. It was a crazy Monday for sure. Oh my gosh, it looks like it looks like this entire week is gonna be busy, both at work and at home. Got lots going on, but hey, it's okay. It makes the time go by faster, right? Alright, well, we'll go with that anyway. So how the heck are you anyway? Oh, I was so looking forward to spending time with you this evening after this crazy, crazy day. And, oh my gosh, we are going to continue our crafting, our DIY love from last week. Oh, yes. Remember last week? We did a bunch of projects for Valentine's Day. Talk about being busy, right? Well, we made a pine cone Valentine's Day wreath. We made a wreath made out of corks for Valentine's Day. And we even made a gifty little project there, the mug filled with all that good stuff in it to give to somebody that we love on Valentine's Day, and we are so going to continue that tonight. First of all, we're definitely going to add to that gift, and we're going to go over into the kitchen, and we're going to bake up a yummy sweet treat. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. As a matter of fact, we should probably get started right away, because I don't want to keep you till like midnight or 1 in the morning. Gosh, remember last week? That video was like, I don't even know how long it was. It was like, well, it was over 30 minutes, and we've been trying to kind of hit that sweet spot, which we consider between 20 and 30 minutes, I don't know, I think it's a lot to ask people to, like, I don't know, watch like an hour-long video, I mean, with the exception of live streams, but we've been trying to, aim for like 25 minutes and not go over 30. Well, last week we went over 30, but we did a ton of stuff. We really did. So yeah, you know what? Let's get started right away, okay? So let's go head into the kitchen and whip up a creamy, delicious confection. Come on. Oh yes, a sweet, creamy confection indeed with an added little pick-me-up. We're gonna make some tiramisu cookie cups. Oh man, what a wonderful variation of the classic Italian dessert. So delicious and so easy to make. So, let's get started, shall we? In the bowl of my stand mixer here, I have 2 sticks of softened, unsalted butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. And we're just gonna mix that up until it's nice and creamy. As far as the rest of our ingredients go, here we have 2 eggs, and in there is 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. Our dry ingredients, we have 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of espresso powder, and 1 teaspoon each of kosher salt and baking powder, and we're just going to whisk that all together. Then we have 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I did use the mini chocolate chips. Now, as far as our yummy filling goes, we have 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese, and you want to bring that to room temperature. 1/4 cup of very strong coffee, or you can use a coffee-flavored liqueur if you'd like. Also in there is 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2½ tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1½ cups of heavy whipping cream. And finally, oh yeah, for the decorations, we have cappuccino pirouette cookies and some cocoa powder for dusting. Okay, see how it's like a little bit pale in color? That's what we're looking for. And that was about 3 minutes. And now we're going to add our eggs and our vanilla. And now we're going to mix this up until it's light and fluffy. And that'll be about another 3 minutes. And see, we're light and fluffy there. Now we're going to add our dry ingredients gradually, and we're going to mix that up until it's just incorporated. Alright, and now we add our chocolate chips, and then we're just going to mix that all together. Ooh, chocolate chips. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put them in some cupcake tins. Now I have 2 just standard muffin tins here. I have 2 of them, and I lined them with some pretty little liners there that I got for Valentine's Day. I think they're pretty. You could use regular liners, or if you don't want to use liners at all, just make sure you spray your tin first, okay? And we're going to scoop our dough in about 2 tablespoons each, okay? That's 1. Let's see here. And 2, okay. And then, using your thumb, or if you have a tamper, love my tamper here, we're just gonna push that down into the bottom, okay? Like that, so that it has a little indent in there, just like that. And of course, repeat with all of the remaining cups, okay? Okay. Okay, so I didn't get 24, but I did get 16. And now we bake in a 350-degree oven until they're slightly browned, and that'll be 15 minutes. Alright, so now while they are hot, we are going to press them down again, but this time, definitely don't use your thumb, okay? If you don't have a tamper like this, you could use the bottom of a shot glass. That would work too, alright? And we're just going to give them another little push down in there, just to give them a little deeper of a well, because we're going to be filling these babies up with a custard that's so good. As a matter of fact, why don't we make that now? Okay, so while our cookies are completely cooling, we're gonna make our yummy filling, y'all. Oh, so in the bowl of the stand mixer here, we have all the ingredients for our filling. That would be our mascarpone cheese, our powdered sugar, the pinch of salt, the heavy whipping cream, and our coffee or our coffee liqueur and the vanilla. And then with our whisk attachment on there, we're gonna whisk that up until soft peaks form, and that'll be anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a pastry bag fitted with a star tip. If you don't have one or don't want to do it that way, you can put it into a Ziploc bag and just clip the corner off a little there, or you can just spoon it into your cups as well. So let's grab those cookies. Okay, so now, some of these out of the way here. All right, so now we're going to fill them up with our cream. Ooh, go there. Just like that. And then we're going to give them a powder with some cocoa powder, pretty heavy. And then let's see how big these are. Let's see, we'll break a little piece off, because why not? Because we get to eat those. And we'll put our pirouette right in there. Oh, look at that. And then, of course, repeat with the rest of our cookie cups. But there you have it, our tiramisu cookie cups for Valentine's Day. Oh, tiramisu. Oh, delicious dessert, right? And it's one of Italy's most popular sweets and frequently appears at the top of internet searches for the country's best desserts. It's so popular that even Guinness Book of World Records holds an annual ceremony for the world's largest tiramisu. It's no wonder that this dessert has become a worldwide favorite. But did you know all there is to know about this classic? Starting with its origins. The exact origin of tiramisu is actually kind of complex and pretty hotly debated too. Some sources say that it was first created in the late 1700s, and when some chefs in the region of Tuscany made a similar layered coffee-flavored dessert, and it became pretty popular and then literally spread throughout the world. Now, most food historians, though, well, they think that this theory is just a little far-fetched. The experts note that although layered desserts have been popular in Italy for centuries, tiramisu as we know it today is a relatively recent creation. After conducting a research of Italian cookbooks, historians discovered that the first description of tiramisu didn't in fact appear until 1968. The tiramisu has even made it into space. On a mission to the International Space Station in 2013, astronaut Luca Parmentano, well, he requested a special menu, and tiramisu was on that menu. So, Chef David Scabin created a tiramisu and then dehydrated it so it could be sent to space. And, well, it certainly satisfied Luca's cravings. Tiramisu has evolved through the years too. There are now so many varieties. Some like to add biscotti for a little extra crunch, and others prefer ricotta instead of the traditional mascarpone. There's even lemon, strawberry, chocolate tiramisu, just about any type of flavor you can think of. Oh, ladyfingers soaked in espresso and topped with a creamy, sweet mascarpone custard. Oh gosh, tiramisu certainly is a delicious dessert. Oh, and that Guinness Book of World Records for the largest tiramisu, well, the largest tiramisu ever created was over 6,600 pounds and was created in Italy on May 25th, 2015. So, are you ready to get crafty? I am. Okay, so, oh my gosh, we are going to add to the gift that we made last week on Mondays with Marc. And, of course, that would be our mugs. Ooh, and all the stuff that went in the mugs, too. We have our lip balm here, and our bath bombs here, and even the pencil. And you know what? All of these little items, they certainly could be standalone gifts as well. I mean, even the pencil, wouldn't this be cool, like on the outside of a Valentine, and you could give it to the kiddos to take to their teachers or maybe your co-workers. I don't know, I'm digging these projects. And the first thing we're going to make, well, that's going to be a plate to match our mug. And for that, of course, we need a plate. And I got these at the Dollar Tree. You want a white plate or whatever plate you use to make your mug, just get one to match it there, you know, because we're going to set it on there just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing we did last week with the Sharpie markers, the sticker, and the little stippling effect there, you know, the dots, because we're going to continue this theme throughout all of our gifts. So if you remember, we're just going to peel one of these little stickers off here, and let's see, I'm going to do it right in the center for this one, I believe. Yes, just like that. And then using whatever color, why don't we go with traditional red, and then we're just going to dot, 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 and voila! And now we just peel the sticker off here, dun, 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 gently but firmly, and leaving our design just like that. And I have a couple other ones here that I have already finished to show you. This one I did right on the top there, like that, offset a little bit. And look, this is the love one. This is gonna match our love mug. I think that'll be pretty cool. And okay, and so remember now, what we're gonna do is take this finished plate, and then we're gonna put it in a cold oven. Set it to 200, let it bake in there for 2 hours, and then turn the oven off and let it come back to room temperature, just like we did our mugs. And that is it. My gosh, it doesn't get simpler than that, does it? And look how nice they look together. They really do look nice. Plus, we now have a plate to put our tiramisu cups on too. Okay, on to our next project. This one is so awesome, y'all. Want to make a candle? Oh, I just love making candles. I do. And we've done candle making here on the channel. Probably maybe 5 times or so. I don't know. And we have a candle making 101 video out there if you want to check it out to get all the basics down. But today we're going to make a Valentine's Day candle for our loved one that's going to fit right inside our mug. Oh, it's so awesome. So what do we need? Well, we are going to use the rest of our beeswax from last week's projects. Now, if you don't have beeswax, maybe you didn't make those projects, you could use any type of wax. Paraffin, soy wax, whatever. And a little tip, I do like to get the little pellets because you don't need a double boiler to do that. You can just melt your wax right in the microwave, you know. But I do have my double boiler going here because I made a lot of candles today. And what a great way to use up the rest of that beeswax too, right? And in addition to that, we'll need these little votive cups just like that. And then you'll need a wick. And as you see, I already have mine in there. And that was just a pre-waxed wick like this that has the little metal tab on the bottom of it, to which I stuck these nifty little things. They're double-sided wick holders. You peel them off and they're sticky on both sides, put them on the bottom, and then they just stick to the bottom to hold them in place. Oh, what a wonderful product. And then you're going to need something to stabilize your wick. And you could tie your wick around a toothpick or a chopstick or a pencil, or they also have these this is another nifty little thing, little wick holders here that you put your wick through. See if I can do this. There we go. Like that. And then it snaps in place. Ta-da! And then it holds it up and nice and straight while we pour our wax. And, well, why don't we pour our wax? Okay, so the ideal temperature we're looking for our wax is anywhere between 155 and 170 degrees. This is a perfect pouring temperature and the perfect temperature to add some essential oils or some scent. And it's also a good temperature to add our tint if we're going to tint our wax. Now, I'm going to leave mine this white color because I want our little design on here, I want that to pop. And for the design, y'all, oh yes, continuing with the theme, we're just going to do exactly what we did with our mug and our plate with the sticker and our Sharpies and stipple or dash or however we do it. And that's ready to go there. And so let's add some scent. So for a pound of wax, you're going to want to add about a teaspoon of essential oils, and you can pick any scent you want. Y'all, I'm going with, and see, it's I don't know, it's this brand, but and you see them everywhere, like Rite Aid, and it's Signature Zen. Oh, it is so wonderful, y'all. Perfect for a candle, okay? And, oh my goodness, I have to show you this. I'm so bummed. Look, my handle came off of my candle pitcher. I love this. I've made so many. Oh, I'm so upset. Look, good thing it's aluminum because it's not hot. I can just hold it with my hand there. All right. And now we're just going to pour it into our prepared holder here. All at once, and we're going to leave about 1/4 inch from the top. Okay, and that's all there is to that. And we just have to wait now until it hardens all up. And that could take anywhere from, a couple hours, maybe even 4 or 5 hours, depending on how large your jar is. Now, I just prefer to just let them sit overnight, and definitely fight the urge to put them in the refrigerator. You don't want that. It's not a good practice when making candles. Your wax can shrink a little bit. It can develop cracks in it. So it's just best to let that wax harden naturally, okay, to room temperature. And you may find that once hardened, you'll find a little pothole in your jar candle there, and that can happen for several reasons. One, cooling it way too fast can definitely cause that to happen. Or in my case, we heated up the wax too hot, and I had everything prepared ahead of time, and the wax was melting before I was filming, and it got way hot, and I didn't cool it down. So I definitely was going to have some shrinkage there, and nobody likes shrinkage, right? Anyway, but never fear. All you have to do is just pour a little more wax on top, and you will be just fine. And I want to just show you this too, for an idea for another little gift. They sell these at the Dollar Tree. Aren't these awesome? Perfect for making a jar candle, and just perfect. When you have that wax in there, you don't even know you got it at the Dollar Tree. Look. Really awesome, huh? And that's our hardened wax there, and our design pops really well. And then all we have to do at this point is trim our wick, and we're going to do that to about 1/4 to 1/2 inch, just like that. How nice. And then, let me see if I have oh yeah, you know what? You also want to kind of take a look at your candle and check for any drippage that you might have and clean that off there. You can use your fingernail, a knife, or even a warm, damp cloth. And finally, I just put our little votives in a little cellophane bag like that, so we can add it right into our mug with our other gifts. But that is that's our Valentine's Day candles with a love potion scent. Ooh. And there you have it, our DIY love for Valentine's Day. Okay. Okay, so it's not that late. It's not that terrible. Oh, boy, I had a really good time tonight. Did you? I hope you did too. You're probably all DIY'd out now, but boy, we made a lot of stuff. Oh, we have a nice gift to give somebody that we love this Valentine's Day, and we have a sweet treat there. Oh yeah, and we have a couple decor pieces for our door or our mantle. I don't know. I think it was a success. It was a fun success too. Yeah, I had a really good time, and gosh, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you had a favorite project that we did today or last week. And and we still have some more Valentine's Day stuff coming up too. We have a couple shorts and our Valentine's Day episode episode, well, that'll be myself and Steve. It'll be a Marc versus Steve, and it'll be a romantic dinner for two. It'll be pretty cool. It'll be fun. I don't know. I think I figured out what I'm gonna make. I'm like 99.9% sure I know what I'm gonna make. I don't know what Steve's gonna make. I don't know if he's gonna tell me until that day. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, well, I guess that wraps up DIY Love for another year. Oh, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you had a nice time tonight, and definitely hit that subscribe button, okay? And the notification bell so you know when we have a new video coming out. That's important. Check us out over on social media, Facebook, X, and Instagram, and all of our contact information is right down below, our post office box and our email address. If you have any questions on anything we did today, definitely shoot me an email and I'll get back to you, okay? Thank you again, everybody, and I don't know, I don't want to get too corny, but you know what? I'll send my love to you. You have a fantastic week, everybody, and you know what? I'll see you next time. Ciao!